Hello. Um, so it's been a little bit, been busy, and a little bit ill. So I didn't actually stream 2.6. It was a good patch. Anyway, 2.7. Let's start. I haven't actually done this yet. Let's start by doing this. How much pity? Three. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8. 40. Pretty sure that wasn't it. Yeah, it wasn't. Okay, cool. Next one. Nah, that's not it either. That's what? 60? Go 70. Nope. Let's have a Gallagher. I pretty much always get these on soft pity, so let's do one at a time. Nope. I pressed skip way too early then, I just assumed. Oh. 73. $74. Okay. I pretty much always get it on soft pity. Yep, there we go, 75. Just called it. Let's fucking go. Won the 50-50. It's just that easy. Okay, cool. Tracer, no. Idolins, that's a bun.
Every shadow on the Yaoqing
Yeah.
could be me.
The heavens are vast. The
Yeah,
kite
cool.
flies where it wishes.
Yeah, that's right, okay. Level up. Oh, she's so pretty, bro.
Metamorphosis is always about breaking free from the past.
Clicking buttons like a pro. I have way too many materials. I kind of was just mindlessly fighting the thing over and over again without actually keeping track.
Metamorphosis is always about breaking free from the past.
Yeah, okay. Right, I've not used the purple book yet. Fucking hell.
Now I'll be able to keep up with all of you.
Thank you. Reading use break effect, I'm pretty sure. Goes for attack, you can yeah, that just does attack. Or if you get on the field, enemy targets will get additionally affected with Cloud Flame Luster equal to 40% of their max toughness when they're blah blah blah. Enemy will receive weakness, break damage again. While Fugue is on the field and after allies attack weakness broken enemy targets. But yeah, for one sense. Yep, cool. Deals fire damage equal to 100% of Fugue's attack to all enemies. This, yeah, sure. And when breaking weakness triggers the fire weakness break effect. There we go. This is where the scaling actually happened. Grants one designated ally Foxian Prayer. Duration reduced by once. The ally target with Foxian Prayer increases their break effect by 15% and can also reduce toughness even when attacking a You need break effect for something. Is it one of their traces? Oh, I need to kill this bitch more. Yeah, that makes sense. I actually didn't check, but that just thematically makes sense. Ah, here it is. When an enemy's target weakness gets broken, increases teammates, i.e. excluding this unit's break effect by 6%. If Fugue's break effect is 220% or higher, the break effect increases boosted by an additional 12%. That's okay. So she needs 220% break effect.
This vast universe
at
has
least.
so many worlds I've yet to explore.
Boom. Boom. God, I'm so good at pressing buttons. I'll level her up some other time. Wasn't planning on using her right away, so... Fuck it, let's view the story recap.
The clock winds back to the start of the journey to Penacony. The Astral Express, upon invitation from the Watchmaker, heads to a cosmic vacation spot, the Reverie Hotel, for a banquet. However, in this sweet dream paradise, they unexpectedly become entangled in two bizarre murder mysteries.
Classic.
A grand struggle for a legacy begins. Numerous factions enter one after another, acting in response to the situation. The family hosts also plot to capture the Watchmaker with this opportunity and ensure the Charmony Festival takes place as scheduled. A confrontation between the emanator of the Nihility, Acheron, and IPC representative Aventurine becomes the turning point of the
Banger.
entire event. The latter, through a grand death, shatters the family's lies and reveals the existence of the primordial dreamscape, Dreamflux Reef.
I've got a badass Acheron scene.
The Express crew thus delves into the heart of the situation. Here, Gallagher reveals to everyone the truths about the Dreamscape, the Stellaron, Mikhail, and the other Nameless. They finally uncover the legacy of the Trailblaze and, in doing so, receive a glimpse from the Harmony. To fulfill the wishes of their predecessors, everyone heads to the Penacony Grand Theater with the intention of sealing the Stellaron. However, they are forced into a deadly battle against Sunday, the head of the Oak family, who is aligned with the Order. This great battle concludes with the fall of the Order once again. The future of Penacony remains uncertain.
God, I spaced out
However,
for a second then.
thanks to the mediation of the crew, the family and the IPC agree to cede some of their interests and reach a consensus. Penacony regains the right to determine its own destiny.
Hell yeah.
In the very end, Sparkle makes a grand return with a startling
How we get
bombshell.
princess carried by
This
wife.
crisis is ultimately resolved amid spectacular fireworks. With everyone
The
receiving
tragicomedy.
their own best ending, the tragicomedy of the sweet dream.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for. Where the fuck are we? Oh, hey, Argenti.
We meet again, dear friend. Thank you for the invitation. Please allow me to praise your sincere
I like
and
Argenti's
compassionate
VA.
soul. Looks like we understand each other. Remember that night of hallucinations? In this very familiar car, the ugly giant Sting solidified our friendship.
Of course I remember. I even remember the plant.
Oh, you mean that bonsai? What a beautiful, resilient plant, full of vitality.
Stop trying to
How
fuck the
fulfilling
plant.
boarding the my dear friend, please allow me to extend my...
I'm never telling jokes again. My humor simulation circuits have taken up smoking. Amphorius, the eternal land. Amphorius, the eternal land.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what Miss Black Swan said. It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right.
I do remember reading actually that there might be some missing voice lines from this patch for some reason.
You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
What did you hear? Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
So?
Sounds scary. Can we go somewhere else? I've been on the Express for nearly 2 years now.
Huh? Has it been that long?
Shit, the fourth wall is breaking. No need to be nervous. I understand that it may be difficult for us today to wrap our heads around the idea that there's a world Akavili didn't venture into. But a journey like that was only routine for the Express crew back then. After all, the Trailblazers to explore the universe's boundaries.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Sure, I'll take care of it. That said, Pom-Pom usually say that our discussions about destinations, the final decision will likely still be on us to make. In that case, we'd best take the time to think this over.
Yeah. Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
This is so weird, having like half of it voiced, half of it not. I'm guessing there's like some behind the scenes reason for why this happened, but it's annoying. Alright then, for now, I'll let Miss Black Swan know that we're considering the Eternal Land as a destination. Seeing as how this is going to be an unusual adventure, it'd be good for us to take some time out to make preparations for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can find out more about Amphorius from our allies before we depart.
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
The what? The Express has been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We barely had any time to catch our breath. Let's take this as an opportunity to wrap up our vacation instead, and make the most out of this break. When did we have a vacation? At this moment, people said have expected the vacation to be so fulfilling they will witness the grand Jiangzhou war dance and during the moment of leisure, also complete... Oh, okay. And those they will meet again, include not only friends, but also foes. Hey, Thunder. Several weeks later, Golden Hour, Penacony.
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
Okay. That's pretty anarchistic.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
Burn.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability? Now, who knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Bro sounds like he's an old man. But looks like an anime twink.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Ooh.
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
You mean the former Oak family head?
Could be anyone.
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him.
Oh, I wonder why.
Forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history.
I've heard another theory about that family head. I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been
What happened? Is this
1
because
week.
of the Stellaron?
It's been
Jeez.
1
We
week
Penaconians never gonna dream in peace
since that.
again.
Shit, what are the lyrics to that song? 1 week. That's it. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said, I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me. Then get that together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room. I realized it's all my fault. I couldn't tell you. Yesterday, you've forgiven me. It will be 2 days till I say I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. What did he say? What happened is this because of Stellaron cheese, blah blah blah.
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will. Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
Please rush to the family to do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every day.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
Sorry, do people not know what Sunday looks like? Because he's not in disguise. He just changed his clothes a little bit.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
He still looks like Sunday.
Do you recall when or where we might have met?
Oh, it's harmony bullshit.
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
Hell yeah, mind manipulation.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Okay. They actually did think of a reason for it, not the usual anime. Like, he changed his clothes and is wearing glasses. Nobody can tell it's him.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
What?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you.
Bro, what the fuck?
I've seen plenty like you. Eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it...
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony.
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why. considering I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
Yeah, understandable.
Alright, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
Do you wanna me to pick you up?
My apologies. I forgot.
Remind me, why do I have to make this?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
I swear this is the first time we've heard of him.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something.
I also just
like
write their
that.
names on one weekend Sunday.
Yet you will repay this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe.
Holy moly. Can you get any more conceited?
Holy moly.
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive. When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words. I'll give it. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor. Quite another to knowingly put my... I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands.
Damn,
See
just
what this
Jade's
world is
legs.
truly like.
Says my bit rate is unstable, which it just shouldn't be. Yeah, it should be completely fine. Just lying to me, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, just Jade's legs. Fucking hell. They know what we like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that
True
bridge when I
that,
get
true
to it.
that.
For now, there's still some time before that payment is due. So why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making when it's time to go. This will be farewell for good. So, before I leave,
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
there's something else I want to do too.
Buy some binoculars.
The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet drink...
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after...
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall in...
You know how it is. Old habits die. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder's one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I was just thinking the voice sounded familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I need Mr. 1 Week. Please excuse me, I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than...
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me.
There's nothing much to say, actually. We bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it...
Aftermath.
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday. He
Mr.
works for me.
Workday.
You don't know him?
Oh, I see.
So we got one
Pardon my
1
ignorance,
week
sir.
workday.
Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that...
What happens if you
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's...
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go...
Please take these notes with you.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look...
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this... So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage. We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourist thought of it as nothing more than a step.
Was that his way of
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
Alright, I think I know, blah blah. No consumption of food on the burgers, especially ice cream. Only cast and crew members are on stage. Be kind to birds. Do not discard trash in trash cans. Please do not use soul glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Joke Troop, like for instance the attraction. Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Fishing conducts have not been mentioned and not necessary. It is not even. Okay.
No consumption of food except for burgers.
Especially ice cream.
Handstand walks around flower bed. Now let's not worry about how the bloodhounds figured this one out. I reckon the worst thing.
No, thank you.
I want us out. Let's do it.
Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Now let's not worry about how the bloodhounds figured this one out. I reckon the worst that can happen for this one is that they'll flip you back on your feet. Say, what? No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
Obviously
I
not.
have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of...
What happens if I...
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Huh.
Wait, don't...
Eat the ice cream. Eat it.
Ah,
That's odd.
didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out.
Ugh. I'm awake,
Only
I promise.
cast and crew members are allowed on the stage.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
huh?
Let's try that again.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like
Just
this is an
teleport them
example of
back.
the corrective measures that the Bloodhound meant.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little. Wait a sec. If this is how Violet...
I tried to warn you.
Ugh.
How do you feel?
Now? I'm feeling...
In any case, say what you will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure when a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts.
What is the point of this?
Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now? Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Drangel Troop. Where? Oh, there it is. Found a good hide.
Just one moment.
Let me translate that for you.
Ugh.
Give me ball caps.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Wait. Is that really all you've got?
May I remind you that I am currently...
Whew. Luck's on our side. Looks like we spring.
Okay, let's play the slot machine.
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens? Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
Bomb. You shouldn't have done that. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Since warning the prune futile punishment is now inevitable.
They can't be seriously going that far. No.
Resonate all together. May the foul stench dissipate. Quick time to cleanse the filth. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Low risk, high reward.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear.
Oh, I will stop yawning eventually.
Allow me to purge the root.
Too slow. You need to get stronger.
I hope we're an end to
I bet
strife
you're
in the
forth
world.
to hunt forever.
Alright,
Triumphant!
overkill him.
Victory is inevitable!
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Stars echo. Everything in this world is bleeding. Yeah. Ribbit trip.
Never hesitate!
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Everything in this world is bleeding.
My headphones are reason they have like two
They
separate
have to
inputs.
do that. They could
one
have
of them
just
sounds like
recalled the
shit.
capsule.
But I feel like it's constantly switching which one sounds like shit. That's also on the wrong microphone. Why has that done that? Oh. Okay, never mind. That's using the right microphone. That is fine then. Okay.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
A bit higher. There we go.
Ugh, aren't the rules being too fit?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
Let's see.
Give it slightly faster.
Do not discard trash in trash cans.
That's what they're for.
This is absurd.
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well,
How about we throw him in? Trash.
something's happening.
Golden trash bag?
What is this? A
Beautiful.
woodcutter's trash can?
Enough. The location of the distortion is near.
Gas records of order. Once distorted, you'll only add to the chaos out of the tune. Yeah, sure. The pool table.
Oh, there it is.
Pool table.
Huh. It does look...
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa. It worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow an...
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
Can they actually fly with their ears?
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually...
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
You're in the dream.
Let's save some time.
Gotta go faster. Faster, faster. Lot of text.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the
theme
whole
park.
point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened when the younger me tasted failure here. I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go.
This will be a long farewell. We've not had any actual like story stuff happen so far. How long is a long farewell?
So, where are we heading next?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a...
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Did something
Hey,
happen?
about
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
yeah, that's weird. Stream was lagging a little bit, but it literally just shouldn't.
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may
Not
have been
lagging,
quelled,
like,
but
brownish.
who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe.
Hold on. Sweet Dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Well, it does. You definitely thought for it.
Thank you.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
Sunday should know who that is.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony. Come now. It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between... between us will do.
Oh, I need to stream to catch up, so I know. For some reason it doesn't like it when I got on very high. I don't know enough about OBS settings to know why that's it.
Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do, put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Whoa, wow.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will...
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value. Not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you...
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found a...
Sunday unreservedly shares his whole story with Cloud.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you...
Agreed. But until you leave Penacony for good, you're... I left my home in a hurry, too. That said, I can't make this call by myself.
Yo,
My companions need to know about this, too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony.
Come with me. We'll go find them.
Okay. Let's save some time.
I agree, let's save some time.
We're here. They should be somewhere near...
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
Yeah, a little bit.
And if that were indeed the case...
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid.
There's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
Gotta refuel the engine. Get that petrol.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Oh, I forgot about this.
Or these ladies?
That's a lot of Ting Wan. So many pretty ladies.
This... How?
How?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Returning to the Trailblazers POV. Sweet.
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Neither did I expect to see you here in Penacony, Miss Squirrel. I'd assumed the Genius Society wasn't invited to the festivities.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion. There is likewise a doubt.
I'm sure if all you geniuses showed up to the Charmony Festival, things would have been very different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next...
It did suggest a destination, but that was all. Did you hear this from Madame Herta? The world beyond the knowledge of the Nameless, after all. I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition would provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there is something else. Miss Black Swan said Ampharos thought influenced by free paths, and the erudition is one such path.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
You're right. This has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Aeons. That's why I wanted to know if the geniuses had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the Society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius.
Madame Herta said the same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. I guess it's that there's a chance the Garden of Recollection is behind it. He always had a keen interest in the Remembrances technology after all. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Rowan May's acquaintance a while back. We went into the Kallinger Abyss to bring a Leviathan's carcass back for our new friend. Speaking of her, this is far too much of a net understatement, but none of us ever expected to see an old friend at Miss Rowan May.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
Yeah, a bond that truly runs deep.
So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
with the Nameless appointing keeping work and favors apart. It's her request. She hopes to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to the Jiangzhou. Considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany...
My companions are with her. They know Miss Tingwan better than anyway. Plus those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations. Ah yes, old hag Himiko. They're probably having a wonderful time now.
So, is anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask her instead? She knows how to present things logically.
Since when? I'm gonna have to break that stereotype now. Apparently there are many Tingwans here with us.
You don't have to tell him that. He can see for himself. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Ting Yun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So the challenge is eating a candy and trying to keep a straight face, not watching
So that sort of try not to laugh
Vine
challenge.
compilation 27 on YouTube.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
Behold, The Laughing Maniac, March 7th.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Ting Yun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied in...
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become... There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang?
It's okay. You can reveal yourself.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise.
He looks like the kind of guy that would laugh at a funeral.
It's been a while, everyone.
He's watching X-Files with no lights on.
You! What's going on?
Mr. Yang, you turned on us.
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain.
I have betrayed you.
I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest, but to prevent any unforeseen. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
I am so fair lady and heavyweight.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting Yun. Why does it seem like Miss...
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss...
That's not gonna be easy. You'll...
Really annoying. I wanted to do stream for longer. I was hoping to get the story done, but I'm literally struggling to keep my eyes open. Yeah, very annoying for me, because I wanted to, obviously it's been ages since I streamed, wanted to play way more of this. I can't do it. I'm literally falling asleep. Sat at my desk. I didn't realize I was so tired. But I am gonna go. Probably won't play again tomorrow, because it would be New Year's Eve, and that feels fairly fucking pointless. But we'll get back to it in the following days.